Supreme Afternoon, Divine Chosen Collective. It's your girl, Oshun Messenger, here with another message from the waves. I hope you guys are finding yourselves well. That you had a great 3-day weekend. That you had a great Valentine's Day, if you celebrate that day. I don't celebrate a lot of pagan holidays. With the good comes the bad and the opposite of thereof. So with the folly days, I just take the love aspect of them. So let's tap into the energy and see what we have going on today. As far as ourselves and as far as whatever's going down in Karmicville. Please take the message as it resonates. It might not apply to you, so if it does not apply, let it fly. It may resonate for somebody that you know, some energies that may be around you. That's perfect. 3 cards. First card, the Moon. Releasing fear, anxiety, hearing and trusting intuition. Unveiled. Mental clarity. So, Divine Collective, we are releasing our fears and anxiety. I love this card because, as you see, the stone building is upside down. But if you look into the doorway or the portal of the upside down church or temple, or building, whatever the case may be for this building, you can see the reflection of the moon, which is on top of the water. So, as I say a lot, we're releasing everything into ebb and flow of the waves of current. We're hearing and trusting our intuition. As you see, the moon, it is on the flip side, but that would be for Karmicville. But as above, so below. So it's shining on top of the water, and it's shining on top of things that have been unveiled to us. And intuition comes with the moon. And so a lot of us are releasing our fears from the past. Sorry guys, one moment. Good old goofy commercials, distractions. Anyways, so we're releasing our fears and anxiety back into the water. The water holds emotions as well. Also holds secrets. So we are in tune with the waves at this time, having mental clarity. The moon on the subconscious for the flip side. Karmicville right now is having blocked intuition, misconception, they're uncertain. They've been moving in deception, having ambiguity, that word that we talked about the other day. If you want to know what it means, be a good idea to go look it up. They're having instabilities. Their dreams are crushed, having anxiety, and they're in illusions and confusions right now. As you see, the moon is on top of the temple building, stone mass, and it is shining in the darkness and unveiling truths that a lot of Karmicville was moving in deception with. Yeah, so they're having blocked intuition, probably from all the moon magic that they were doing, working under every phase of it. Not knowing, like I keep saying, that what shines on top of the moon that gives it light? The sun. That's what we are right now. We are the sun and the moon. We're the sun that shines on the moon and the moon that shines on top of the water. Intuition and emotions. Next card. Magician, resourceful creator. Collective, Divine Collective, we have willpower, influence. We are master manifestors. We're taking inspired action. We have deep concentration. We're resourceful, and we are intellectual. That is very true. We are the magicians of our own lives. And a lot of people want to try and take our power from us and try to change our free will and bend our free will. And at the end of the day, we rise above all of that because, as you see, we're able to use very little sometimes and create and manifest big things. This here is a master manifester. He's got his wand and he is whipping up, in a sense, his own magic as far as being his magical self, pouring into pursuits and being creative with it as he does it. On the flip side of this card for karmic fill, says the pre-manifest plan, establish a clear vision, thoughts becoming things, inception point. So for karmic fill, they had a lot of plots and plans that they thought were established. They thought they had a clear vision on gaining and seizing opportunities not meant for them in the first place. And they thought that them manifesting their desires would become physical things. Right now, they're at a deception point, I would say. They thought that they were going to get to the top of the climb. They thought they were going to get all the way to the top of the mount. And come to find out, when all the smoke and fog cleared from all the magic, from all the illusions that they were stirring about, now that the clouds are clearing out, we are able to have a clear vision on the things that they were trying to establish through their plots and plans. So right now, their magic is fizzling out or has fizzled out. And as you can see, while he's holding his wand right there, stirring up his own magic, looks like that magic is going right back to him, correct? Yeah, that's what a lot of karmicville is facing right now. The things that they threw out, the magic that they try to stir up and manifest, is going right back towards them. Third card, we have the Six of Swords. Better times ahead, tranquility. As you see, she's on top of the rowboat. Love that. She's taking the waves by force. Overcoming hardship, conflicts are being resolved. She's stable, as I said. She's stable on top, standing on top of that rowing boat. Restoration is here and peace. I don't see any waves stirring about. Looks like the water is very tranquil and calm. Her dress isn't even flowing, as you see. It's just elegant and flowy. I love that. Better times are ahead, tribe. We deserve it. It's been a long time coming for some of us. Decades. Years. So we are rowing on to calmer waters. Six of Swords in the reverse. Trouble ahead in Karmicville. Storms are brewing. No progress. Returning from travel. Delays. Slow healing. Bad to worse. Instability. They are definitely hanging upside down right now. They've taken things that were already bad and completely made them worse. They're seeing delays. No forward movements. No progress. A lot of people have been traveling on their boats and yachts and ships, and they're having to return back to reality. And in the midst of them having to return back, they're in the midst of stormy weather. That's all right, guys, collective. We're just going to keep on rowing on to our pursuits of happiness. Ashe. Apologies for the commercials again. Let's pull some spiritual tarot, see what it has to say for today. First card that fell out. If you think you are alone, You are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interest at heart. We love you. That will be from the Most High, the Divine, our ancestors, our spirit guides, and that's also an encouragement towards each other, as far as tribal love, tribal soul love. As it says, we're moving forward in all the challenges that have been thrown our way. There's great outcomes that are coming our way. Everything that we've gone through wasn't for ill intent or for non-purposes. Everything we have endured was to make us better. And the whole way that we were on this travel in the waves of the ocean, we have been guarded and surrounded by our spirit team. So just stay encouraged and know that you are not alone. And even if you are physically alone, you do have a tribe. Might be on here, might be on a different platform, but just know, and from me first and foremost, Divine Collective, that you are loved in the ethers. And I do pray for Divine Collective continually. So just know that at heart. And know that God has your best interest at heart. Apologies for my cracked voice, you guys. Coming down with another, I don't want to say cold, but yeah, just the sickums. That's what happens when you have little ones in daycare. They bring home the germies, so I'd rather have the germs than him have them. I'll take them for him any day. Second card that fell out. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself what is to be gained by depleting your energy, fighting against it. Don't do that to yourself. This card comes out a lot for me. Just learning to go with the ebb and flow, as I always say in my ocean messages. We've had to come against some mighty storms out there in the deep waves. And a lot of us have had to fight those waves by ourselves. A lot of us have been thrown in the waves where people thought that we would drown, not knowing that some of us are mermaids and mermen, and we hold tridents and we swim with the sharks. So instead of fighting with these people who would love to be the waves in our life, just allow yourselves to let the Most High deal with them accordingly, and allow Him to wash them out and to cleanse them out of your energy, and some of you out of your life indefinitely. It is what it is. So just know that you're not in this by yourself. But at the end of the day, don't allow yourself to fight against what has already been fought, because the war has already been won, you guys. So just know that at heart. Looks like we're gonna have a 3-3-3 day, and that's great. Third card. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again, the birds will sing, the clouds will clear, and you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. This card also falls out a lot, and I will put this by Miss Lady right here, who is eloquently flowing on the waves, on the water. Some questions that we can leave ourselves with today. And of course, 3 fell out. First card, intimacy. That comes out a lot. I'm still holding inside. I forgive myself. First card, intimacy. Follow-up of I love you day. I apologize to my body. This card is about bodily guilt and forgiveness for neglect, shame, self-criticism, and about beginning to treat yourself with care. Do I treat my body with respect and care? What would I like to apologize to my body for? And so that would be, apologizing to yourself, letting go what is no longer meant to serve you within yourself, as far as self-neglect. How do you treat yourself? Do you shame yourself? Do you bring up memories from past, from dealing with people that made you feel a certain type of way, made you feel subhuman? What would you like to apologize to your body for? A lot of us want to apologize to ourselves for putting ourselves around people that physically, mentally, emotionally, actually did harm to us and to our bodies. And so we have to forgive them, and we have to forgive ourselves, and we forgive them not for them, we forgive them for ourselves. So don't forget that. Just because you forgive somebody does not mean that you are going to entertain yourselves with them anymore, or that you're going to allow them ever again back into your energetic field, because that comes with self-care, is knowing that you cannot deal with everybody. Sometimes you just have to just do you. Ashe. Second card, I'm still holding inside. Just holding that bird in the cage. A lot of us wear those birds in a cage. And a lot of us right now, we're free, have fleed, and we are flying outside of that cage. Love. This card is about accepting yourself with love, about deep self-respect, self-compassion, and inner warmth. What helps me love myself just the way I am? And that's a good question to ask yourself each and every single day, because as soon as you walk out the doors, those projections and those insecurities might want to try to flare you up, but don't allow it to. If you know who you are within yourself, then you'll know exactly how to love yourself by energetically aligning yourself with yourself. And that's by showing yourself self-respect, feeling your own inner warmth. What gets in the way of feeling this love right now? What barriers and blockages and what people do you allow yourself to be around that make you feel that way? People make you feel a certain way, and it comes with confusion. Confusion's not of the Most High. If it comes with no clarity, then it's best to get away from those types of feelings, because it's going to energetically pull your self-awareness down. What would an act of self-love look like? It's just really, it depends up to you. What's something that you really enjoy? Something that you don't get to do too often. Something that you don't really have time for, such as a bubble bath or a spa day for yourself, or going to go do something that you really haven't done in a long time, but you really have passion for. All those are types of ways to go and love yourself. Going outside and putting your feet in the sand or in the grass and reconnecting with Gaia, that's another way for self-love, because you receive that love directly from source. So it's a good question to ask yourself. How do you self-respect yourself and give yourself compassion? Third card, I forgive myself. As you can see, she's her older self, and she's looking at her childlike self, going back to her child memory bank, giving herself her own flowers. I love that. Not everybody will give you your flowers. You know, some of y'all might have not gotten any flowers for Valentine's Day. That's okay. I give myself my own flowers every day. Every day I see flowers. Even if I don't buy them, I'll just go by and smell them. That just brings me so much joy. Just the little things in life. Allowing yourself to heal your inner child. Memory. This card is about the power of memories and how they shape us. About noticing the little things that live in memory and become part of us. What in my past has changed me? And what do I want to carry with me, and what to let go of? And I ask myself that daily, you guys. It's very good introspection of yourself to ask those things. A lot of us have childhood traumas and PTSD from dealing with exes in all forms and sorts. And a lot of them try to change our outlook on life and on love and about people. It's very important not to take those past hurts and pains and traumas with you, because you won't be able to align yourself with, true love in multiple facets that's meant for you. You can't bring that baggage with you. You have to leave that. It's kind of like when they say it'll be easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than a rich man to go to heaven. A lot of people don't understand what that part of the scripture means in the Bible. In biblical times, camels, they would pack the camels up with, bags on the side of them, and they would come to a point, I do believe in Jerusalem, and it's called Needles Point. And if the camels had too much baggage on them, then they wouldn't be able to get through the passage. And so they would have to drop off baggage to get through the small passage. And so is with us in the current day. A lot of us have baggage or had baggage, and we had to let it go, because we can't go through our ordained, meant to be passages in life if we are holding on to too much stuff. And that can go as far as well with memories from our past. We don't let it completely disappear, but it's really good to overpower those past traumas with love, with genuine love, and with I guess you would say, reciprocal love for self and for others, as far as it comes to you and as far as you give it to others. So, like I said, a lot of us just have to, moving forward, especially if we wanted to come into divine connectionships and partnerships, we have to allow ourselves to get rid of the emotional baggage and release that into the waves. Release and let go. Like I keep saying, a lot of us used to be the bag ladies. We not only had our own baggage to carry, but we carried baggage of others around us through trauma bonding and other such forms and tactics as that. And so we had to let go of their baggage and our baggage so that we could freely flow, grow, and go. It's my favorite saying to say. And to just go with the stream, go with the river, go with the current, go with the tide. If you can't let it go, then you won't be able to flow. So allow yourself to do that. What do I want to carry with me, and what do I want to let go of? What we want to keep is the learning parts from our traumatic past. We want to keep what we learned and what we gained in strength spiritually. We want to keep that, and we want to keep the lessons that others taught us, how to be able to decipher and to move, dealing with demonic entities and those that serve us no good and that wish us ill intent. Those things we do want to keep with us, but as far as the rest of the toxicity, we don't want to bring that with us, because it won't allow us to genuinely connect with people in our future that are coming towards us. So, go back into your memory bank and pull out what you need to, and invest the rest into what can be prosperous for you and for yours around you down the line. I'm going to pull out some numbers to see if any resonate with you guys. Some wanted to come out, but they wanted to stay hidden. We have another 3. So we have 0, we have 1, and we have 4. The 0 is usually connection with the divine. And for some of us, that means that it's go time with the divine. That's how I'm going to take that one. We have the number 1, which is for protection. As you see, there's a circle at the top, so I'm going to put that 1 in the circle. We are protected all around. We have the 4, the star, 4 represents foundation, home, also represents justice. And as you see, this is 014, which I'm going to take for 14. February 14th, representation of my daddy, who has passed on, but is still all around me everywhere I go. Happy birthday, Lester Valentine Napier. You are dearly loved, and thank you for your guidance and for your protection and for giving me that home training that I really needed. That's what it is. 0 for divinity, 1 for protection, 4 for justice, and home foundation. It says it right there. I love that. Well, you guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I hope that something I said can help you throughout your day and along your journey. Whether you're in Karmicville or whether you've escaped Karmicville and you have joined the Divine Tribe. I love you guys. Keep those heads up, chest out. Stand 10 toes down. Don't only continue to keep standing your ground and speaking up for yourself, but allow yourself to speak up for somebody who hasn't found their voice yet. Yeah. Take care, you guys. See you on the next one.